Hi, I'm Bob Martin, founder of the Bridge to a Cure Foundation. May is Brain Tumor Month, so let's take a moment to talk about cures. Because every moment and every day that passes is another day that inflicts pain and suffering on children and their families who deal with this horrific disease every day. But let's talk a moment about this disease. Brain tumors are the leading cause of death in cancer for children. Additionally, and you'll be surprised by this, it's the #1 cause of death in children by disease in the United States. My granddaughter Clara was claimed by a brain tumor. She passed at the age of 6 in 2017. Unfortunately, treatments developed for adults will not work on children. Their biology and their pathology are different, and so are their brain tumors. This is not new news. This is not a new development. Everyone knows this. Yet, there has never been one drug ever developed for childhood brain tumors. This is unacceptable. Enough is enough. That's why the Bridge to a Cure Foundation is focused on eradicating brain tumor cancer in children. So let's talk cures and what we at Bridge to a Cure Foundation are doing to remedy this. First, it's important to understand why there hasn't been one drug developed. It's not because we don't have the best minds dedicated to finding a cure. We do. They're amazing people. The problem is they don't have the critical data that they need for discovery. So it's important to understand that there's 3 parts to developing that critical data. There's defining what that critical data is. How do we collect it? It's how we store that data, and then how do we provide access to that data? I am pleased to share with you the initiatives that we are taking to make sure that this community has access to the data that they need. Let me begin with data collection. Data collection means not only what data do we have to collect, but in what format, in what vocabulary. How do we pull it all together? Well, we're working with Dr. Sam Wolchenbaum at the University of Chicago, who leads what's called the Pediatric Cancer Data Commons Initiative. Their role is to collect and define that information. Thanks to our support and advocacy, they've agreed to take on this project to develop the vocabulary needed for all researchers to be able to insert their data into a database. Related to that is that I have recently joined the board of directors of St. Baldrick's Foundation, the leading funder of pediatric cancer research by a non-government agency. Together, we have a lot of influence and will be able to propel the development of this initiative faster than we otherwise may have been able to do. The second area is data collection. That is, once we have all the data, where do we store it? Currently, there are 3 consortiums that have built their own unique database for pediatric brain tumors. These are the Pediatric Brain Tumor Consortium, that's headed by Dr. Ira Dunkel, who happens to be on our board of directors. The second is the Children's Brain Tumor Network. I am on their executive council. And the third is the Pacific Pediatric Neuro-Oncology Consortium. And I am on the board of directors that helps fund that initiative. Our goal is to consolidate these 3 databases. This will provide an incredible amount of important data, critical data, to the pediatric cancer research community, plus eliminated unnecessary cost of maintaining 3 databases. We are uniquely positioned because of our relationships with each of these consortiums to drive this initiative. The third component is data access. We have been working with the National Cancer Institute's Children's Cancer Data Initiative since 2017. They're entrusted with developing the ecosystem that connects the repositories, the registries, and the tools needed to the research community. They have provided the resources that will allow for easy and meaningful access by the research community into these databases. Now, we are uniquely positioned to make this happen. As you heard from us, we're involved with data collection, we're involved with the building of databases, and we're involved with access. We're in the right place at the right time. As I said up front, it's unacceptable that there has never been one cure developed for brain tumor treatment. Brain tumor, the #1 cause of death among children by disease in the United States. This is unacceptable. Enough is enough. Fundraising is not my forte, but if you can dig a little deep into your pocket this month, Brain Tumor Month, to help us fund these initiatives that at last are going to provide a cure for brain tumors, is so important. Now is the moment. We need your help, and I thank you for your support and your care.